AI and machine learning are likely to dramatically benefit humanity. There are many industries that will be affected. They call AI the new electricity because electricity affected a range of industries 100 years ago.
So, Dr. Drasko, you're working on one of the largest scientific instruments in CERN, the Hadron Collider. Now, there's a new revolution with new technologies, artificial intelligence, 3D printing, but how will these benefit humanity?
We have yet to grasp fully the speed and the breadth of this new technology revolution we live. Consider billions of mobile devices giving rise to unprecedented processing power, storage capabilities, and knowledge access. Or if we think about the staggering confluence of new emerging technologies covering wide-ranging fields such as artificial intelligence, robotics, the Internet of Things, autonomous vehicles, 3D printing, nanotechnology, biotechnology, material science, energy storage, quantum computing, just to name a few. Many of these technologies are in their infancy, but they are already reaching the inflection point, building on and amplifying each other in a staggering confluence and in a fusion of technologies across our physical, digital, and biological worlds. We do not yet know how these changes will unfold. Their interconnectedness and complexity mean that all the stakeholders of the global society, governments, academia, civil society, and business have to work together in order to understand the emerging trends. Shared understanding is particularly important if we are to shape our future based on common objectives and goals.
So how will these new technologies change our lifestyles and the way we work?
Well, the least interesting way to think about it is that we are likely to see the new class of people, the useless class, those who are not only unemployed but unemployable because technology has replaced humans and pushed them out of the job market. I think it's a wrong way of looking at things. Instead, we should be thinking up the ways technology will empower economic activity, like improved and smarter public transportation networks, better access to medical care and education. But my concern is that the decision makers and policy makers are too often caught in traditional, linear, and non-disruptive thinking. And they are too absorbed by immediate concerns, and they are not thinking about the forces that are shaping the forces of innovation that are shaping our future. I think we need to take this technological change as an invitation to reflect about who we are and how we see the world.
So what progressive steps are needed for technology to get the full service to humanity?
As I said, the main thing is that we focus our energy and attention into multi-stakeholder cooperation across academic, social, political, national, and industry boundaries.
So artificial intelligence, in the past it was something of sci-fi, but now it's coming closer and closer to reality. How will artificial intelligence benefit humanity?
AI and machine learning are likely to dramatically benefit humanity. There are many industries that will be affected. They call AI the new electricity because electricity affected a range of industries 100 years ago. So now we already have some industries that are affected. Transportation will for sure be made more efficient, safer, and less damaging to the environment by introducing autonomous vehicles, self-driving cars and trucks, which will have economic implications. We will be able to transport goods and people more efficiently and also match supply and demand better. The other application of AI would be in mitigation of effects of climate change, which is a huge problem for humanity. AI could open up new opportunities for clean power generation. Then in educational settings, AI assistants could provide teaching to students by matching the style and pace of instructions to individual student needs. In medicine, AI and robotics could help doctors better diagnose and treat conditions quickly and at lower cost with greater accuracy. Assistive care could be provided by robots equipped with AI to differently abled people, the aged, or anyone with special needs. Unfortunately, there are possibilities for misuse. There are some risks, some ethical questions that are being discussed. AI is no different to any other technology. Even technologies that are clearly net positive for humanity have some side effects, some negative side effects that we need to understand and think of carefully and deal with them. But in my lifetime, I have seen no technology with greater promise of making people smarter, happier, more productive, and more connected than the artificial intelligence.
So what's the future of humanity in the world of new technologies and artificial intelligence?
I tend to be optimistic, and I think that although there are technologies that pose risks, some of them, those that pose a lot of risk, can be treated the same way we control nuclear weapons, which means that we need policies, and that means that we can avoid all the consequences. We are still successfully avoiding nuclear holocaust. On the whole, this technological progress will mean better lives for everyone.
And the final question to conclude, will we ever lose control of these new technologies, or will we remain in power?
I think we're going to stay in power.
Well, thank you for speaking with us today. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you at home for watching. Don't forget you can catch previous interviews by clicking on our channel. Goodbye for now.